Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. We are from Group 10. This is my group members consists of Hiza Insya binti Zaidi, Kartiani anak perempuan Ganusan, Nur Aina Atira binti Azli, Nur Amanina binti Abdul Karim, and the last one is Nur Syamimi binti Amarai. The situation for our project is from the population of 500 university students, 25 randomly selected student information about their high school GPA, Math SAT scores, English SAT score, Computer SAT score, and University GPAs.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Syamimi binti Amaran. My metric number is H21A2602. I will explain my part. The first question is develop the frequency table for math and English score with the percent and cumulative percent frequency column. So this is the data arrangement. The following data is a list of score sets for 25 students for subject of math and English. Next, I will talk about math score. This is the frequency table and cumulative frequency for math. In the table, I already provided the score, the tally mark, the frequency, and the cumulative frequency. For score, we have 6 score. For first and second score, the frequency is 0. So that means the cumulative frequency for first and second score also 0. For third score, the frequency is 12 and the cumulative frequency also 12. For fourth score, the frequency is 7 and the cumulative frequency for fourth score is 19. The frequency for next score is 4 and the cumulative frequency is 23. The frequency for last score is 2. So the cumulative frequency is 25. The cumulative frequency at the last score equal to sample size, which is 25 students. Now we move to English score. The frequency for first score is 1. The second score is 7. The third score is 8. Next score is 6. The fifth score is 2. And the frequency for last score is 1. And the cumulative frequency for first score is absolutely 1, followed by 8 for second score. The cumulative frequency for third score is 16. And for the first score, the cumulative frequency is 32. Next is the fifth score. The cumulative frequency is 24, while the cumulative frequency for last score is 25. So, this is the second question. The question is, develop the histogram chart for math and English score. Also, develop pie chart for the gender of the study samples. This is the histogram for math score. For histogram, you have to find the midpoint first. For math, the highest frequency is 12 and it is belong to third score, which is 551 until 600, while for the lowest frequency is 0 and it goes to first and second score, which is 450 until 500 and 501 until 550. This is the histogram for English score. The highest frequency also belongs to third score, which is 8. And the second highest frequency goes to second score, which is 7. The lowest frequency goes to first and sixth score, which is the frequency is only 1. This is the pie chart. The pie chart divided by 2, which are female and male. The blue one for female and the percentage is 52%, equal to 13 female. And for male, the percentage is only 48%, equal to 12 male.
Hi, Assalamualaikum to my lecturer and friends. So I will introduce to you about myself first. My name is Hiza Insya binti Zaidi and my metric number is H21A2104. Okay, today I will explain to you about question number 3 and question number 4. Okay, so I attach here to you about my question 3. What is the mean of math and English SAT score in the sample? Calculate the standard deviation, calculate the median and mode for the math and English score. Okay, so this slide show to you my answer for mean for both math and English. For knowledge, the definition of mean is sum of data entries divided by the number of entries. So this is formula for the mean. Okay, where S for midpoint of a class, F for frequencies of a class, N is a number of entries in a sample. So my answer mean for math is 617.5, while for English is 583.48. Next, we go to the standard deviation. This is formula for standard deviation, and my answer SD for math is 49.33 and for English 58.99. Okay, then we go to the median. Definition for median is the value that lies in the middle of the data when the data set is ordered. So this is formula for median. LM for lower class boundary of median class, FM for frequencies of the median class, sum FM 1 is cumulative frequency before median class, and C for class size or class width. So, my answer for medium format is 602.50 and for English is 578.5. Lastly is mode. Mode is the data entry that occurs with the greatest frequency. This is formula for mode where LM for lower class boundary of the model class, triangle 1 for the difference between frequency of model class and the frequency of the class before model class, triangle 2 for the difference between frequency of model class and the frequency of the class after model class, and C for class size or class width. So my answer for math mode is 586 and English mode is 567. Okay, next we go to the question 4. Estimate the distribution of high school GPA and computer GPA using the test for estimating the normal right skewed or left skewed distribution. Okay, for your knowledge, the shape of a distribution divided into two: symmetric for uniform and bell shape or normal, while non-symmetric for skewed to the left or skewed to the right. To do this shape of distribution, we need to find mean, median, and mode first. Okay, so for math, mean 617.5, median format 602.5, and the mode format is 587. It shows to us keyword to the right. Okay, so next, we look for English. Mean 583.48, median for English 578.5, and the mode for English 567. So it shows to us keyword to the right also.
Hi, my name is Normanina Peter Abdul Karim and my number matrix H21A2363. So my part is question 5 is calculate the confidence interval for the maths and English scores. So this is my calculation for interval math. Total from the calculation, I got plus 610.74 and minus 624.26. Total for interval English are plus 575.4 and minus 591.56. Next my question 6 is draw a scatter plots comparing the student high schools GPAs to their overall university GPAs. What does the relationship appears to be? So the answer is I already drew the scatter plot and I got there is a strong relationship between high school and university GPAs. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Naina Atira binti Azli and my matric number is H21A2342. Next, we move my part which is question 7. The question given is what is the correlation between high school GPA and overall university GPA? Correlation is a statistical measure that expresses the extent to which two variables are linearly related, meaning they change together at a consistent rate. Is a common tool for describing simple relationship without making a statement about causes and effect. We calculate the correlation by the formula given, so the answer for the correlation between high school GPA and overall university GPA is 0.85. Then the second question that I get is question 8. The question is, did the student have higher overall math SAT score or English SAT score? For question 8 has two parts, which is question A and B. For question A is calculate each of these mean. Mean is the sum of the value of each observation in a data set divided by the number of observation. This is also known as the arithmetic average. We calculate the question using the formula given. So we get the answer for math SAT is 615.04 and the answer English SAT is 585.04. Next, for question B is conduct a pair t-test to see if this difference is statistically significant. To conduct a pair t-test, from the data we get, ratio is the total number of high school and university score is significant. They have two familiar formula to get the answer. First thing is the formula to get the answer for standard deviation. We use the formula given and we get the answer for standard deviation is 4.60. And to find t-test, we use the formula given and we get the answer for t-test is 2.07. In conclusion, if t bigger than t alpha divided to degree of freedom or 2.07 bigger than 4.60, then there is a rejection of the HO, meaning that the total score of high school and university is not significant.
Hello everyone, my name is Katin Denison. My metric number is H21B2112. Today I'm going to explain about question 9. That is the test that the mean female grade is the same for male students at the significance level of 0.05. Use the test. First, I will state the tables according the genders, according to the male and females. Second step is we need to know the means. So how to calculate the means is mean equal to sum of x divided by n. So in this case, mean 38 divided by 25. So the answer is 1.52. Next step is we need to know about standard deviations. Standard deviation equals square root of 1 divided n minus 1 square bracket sum x square 2 minus by bracket sum x square 2 divided n square root. The answer HO, the mean female grade, is same for the male students. H1, the mean female grade is not equal for the male students. We need to do t-test. The answer for t-test is 2064 greater than 12.6. The rejected HO, the mean female grade, is not same for the male students. Find the regressions line to predict the overall university GPA from mathematics and English scores separately. Question A, write out the regressions equation to calculate GPA. Notes the coefficients and consistence. Question B is about what is the R square of the models. We need to calculate separately for the mathematics score and English scores. In the table, I will state the university GPA, mathematics scores, calculate x square 2, y square 2, and xy for the students. Next, we need to calculate y equal to BO plus B1 x for the mathematics score based on the tables. Following by the formulas, I get answer for the B1. Every increase of mathematics scores will increase by 79.07, and for the BO, when the university GPA score is 0, then the total university GPA score is 369.30. So we need to do the same methods. We need to check the tables, and for y equal to BO plus B1x, the answer is B1. Every increase one score in English will increase by 86.28, and for BO, when the university GPA score is 0, then the total GPA university score is 360.71 for the English. For the R square, we need to separate English scores and mathematics scores. The method for the R square is R equal to sum for xy minus by sum x multiplied by sum y divided by n, or divided square root of square bracket sum x square 2 minus bracket sum x square 2 divided by n, square bracket multiplied by square bracket sum y square 2 minus by bracket sum y square 2 divided by n square bracket. The correlation between university GPA and mathematics score shows that a positive significance reach 0.77, and the percentage between total variation with university GPA and mathematics score shows 59.29% for the regression line. For the English scores, the same method was using for the R square. The correlation between university GPA and the English score show the strongest significance, which 0.75, and the percentage between total variation with university GPA and English score show 56.25%, the regression line.